everybody. So this is here. We are for the biggest game of NJSBCL for this season. This is for the 2024 Wadilal NJSBCL Division 1 Championship. And after the entire season, the two of the best teams for this season are here for the finals. We have NJ Stars after a long time getting back into the finals after a thrilling quarterfinals and even thrilling semi-finals. Good luck to you for the finals. And then we have Avengers, who amazingly have been consistent throughout the season, playing very excellent cricket, and after having won Division 2, they are looking to go one step ahead and win the Division 1 championship this year. Good luck for you in the finals this year. So first we'll just get started with, can I have a quick word with NJ Stars captains? So Imran, an amazing season, brings it down to the last game of the season.
Yeah, this is, we've been trying to get back. Just took us 5 years, so happy to be here.
I'm reading it on your shirt, champions 2011, 2013, 2014, 2017, 2019. That is a big list. Good luck to you and wish you all the best.
All right, thank you very much.
Can I have Rimal? Avengers captains, you have been to the finals, you've played many others as well. This will be taking it to the one step ahead and getting the Division 1 championship. How's your team's morale for this exciting game?
Happy to be here and everybody excited. And we're looking forward to this game from so long, and boys are up and ready.
Excited for this game. One quick note just to both the captains. This is the biggest game for NJSBCL, not just from the mark of the quality and the skill of the game, but also you are the ambassadors for the kind of sporting spirit that we will show, because a lot of our players are watching this game. Youngsters are watching, so this is what they're going to see, how cricket is to be played. So again, guys, amazing skill. Let's show the great sportsmanship that NJSBCL stands for. So good luck to both the teams. I invite both the captains to just come along. We have our President Avinash with us. Amin, thanks a lot for all the setup that you do for the game. We have our EC members, Fennel. Then we have Harsh, who's managing the umpiring this year. For this key game, we wanted to make sure we have the best umpires. So Harsh and his friend, thank you so much for taking up this key responsibility. We look forward to this game. So let's go for the toss now. Can we have both the captains?
Guys, here. Tails, heads, flip, you call.
The 10 is...
That is tails.
Tails.
And that is heads.
Head.
Heads is the call. It is tails.
Tails. So NJ Stars has won the toss and they have decided to bat. Good toss to win.
Yeah, I think so. I think, the pressure of the final, it's always good to bat first and put up a good score, and then we'll try to put them in under pressure. They're a great team, so we're looking forward to the challenge.
Good luck to you. And
you.
Vimal, toss didn't go your way, but the decision, was this something you were looking for?
Actually, good toss to lose, because we are debating what to do anyway, but we are ready for bowling anyway. We are looking forward to bowling.
Good luck to you too. Again, both the teams, we look forward to a great game. And let's get started.
मुझे नहीं लगता मैं शादी तक स्टेप सीख पाऊंगी, मेरे बिना ही परफॉर्म कर लो।
पल ये पल ना जाए पिघल, इन्हें यादों में जमा ले, हर लम्हा तू चख ले, इस पल को लाउड बना ले। We live it loud, we love it loud, flavor अपना है।
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, फ्लेवर है लाउड।
मुझे नहीं लगता मैं शादी तक स्टेप सीख पाऊंगी, मेरे बिना ही परफॉर्म कर लो।
पल ये पल ना जाए पिघल, इन्हें यादों में जमा ले, हर लम्हा तू चख ले, इस पल को लाउड।
Tails.
सेंटर से निकल जाओ।
Guys.
That is tails. And that is heads.
Thank you.
Heads is the call. It is tails.
Tails.
We're going to have a bat first.
NJSBCL has won the toss and they have decided to bat. Good toss, Sugan. I think so.
जल्दी आओ
મયંકભાઈ થોડા આ બાજુમાં આવજો બસ બસ તીરથી આમથી રહેજે થોડો પાછળ જ બે ત્રણ બોલિંગ છે બસ તમાભાઈ શાબાશ શાબાશ આવે શાબાશ બોય લેટ્સ ગો બોય ચાલો ધમાલ
First ball, that ball. Gone. All the way along on 6 runs. And this is what is to be expected. These guys hit the ball very hard. Wind or no wind makes no difference. Oh, that was good cricket. Played to mid-wicket. The fielder took it one-handed straight over the stumps to the keeper. But that was a comfortable single.
So this is the first over, fourth ball in progress. Raheel and Mohammad Hasib have started for NJ Stars, and Hasib has already hit a glorious 6 straight down the ground. So Raheel taking his guard, and Dharmesh Bikulbai is getting ready to bowl his fourth ball of the over. This has been given as a wide by the umpire. So the score stays at 7 without loss. And that's a very nice, good looking defensive shot from Raheel. And 5 balls have been bowled, 7 without loss. Okay, this is 8, sorry. And Raheel goes for an aggressive hoik, and the ball goes to the mid-on, and that completes the first over.
Reasonably bold, excepting for that hit over long on. But I thought that the bowler knew what he was doing, excepting to say you do not pitch up to what seemed to be these bigger shouldered batters.
So Steve, you also saw the first match in the morning today?
Oh yes,
So-
I thought the team that batted first did very well in the middle overs. That is where they won the game from. Wide ball.
That's a right ball. Can somebody tell the bowler's name to the scorer? So Mit has come to bowl the second over. And this one has been played very nicely over the square leg boundary. It's a great fielding by the fielder, and the batsman scamper for 2 runs. So a good looking shot by Hasib. And Steve, you know, based on what you saw in the first match, what do you reckon would be a good total?
Hearing about these two teams, I do believe that over 150 runs must be scored in the first innings.
And Hasib has gone for a big one. Rimmel tried to catch it first, but then he realized the ball was a little bit away, so he stops the ball. There is a single.
And
So
much has been spoken about this team wearing green, that the batters will go for anything loose, which means in the power play they are going to be scoring highly in the power play. I do believe that they could be scoring maybe 7 to 8 runs per over.
yeah, I agree, Steve. I think their goal probably is much more, maybe in 4 overs, close to 30, 40 runs probably. And Raheel goes for a big swipe on the leg side, misses the ball. It hits his leg, and he will think this was an opportunity missed, because the ball was definitely on middle leg.
Yes, and there's no one deep at square leg.
This time he gets it, and there's a fielder. He's trying to stop the ball. A great save by the fielder on the square leg boundary and restrict this to 2 runs. This was sure shot looking as a boundary there. So I think this is very aggressive intent from NJ Stars. There are only 2 fielders outside, and both of them are on a leg boundary. Oh, that has been bowled around the legs. I think Rahil moved too far inside the line of the ball. He exposed his leg stump, and that has been uprooted. So that's the first wicket for Avengers. And this is a big one because the left-right combination is always a big challenge for the team. So this, I think, would be a big scalp for Avengers in the second over.
No doubt about that. But from what I heard about Team in Green, they are always hunting for runs and they'll never stop going. So it is going to be a contest, very good contest between bat and ball.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I witnessed the semi-finals between NJ Stars, which is the green team, and they were down and out. They needed to make close to 30 runs for the last wicket, and they made it. You know, that's how they've reached here. So they have this never say die attitude. So they will come all guns blazing, even if they lose a couple of wickets.
This is what we are here for today, a good contest. And it is in the making. The openers showed their worth, that they wanted to score heavily, and especially the first power play.
So now we have the captain of NJ Stars, Imran, who has come in and he'll face his first ball. And there you go, Steve, like you were saying, see the intent. The first ball, he tries to hit a reverse sweep, knowing that there is no one, there was one person on the boundary, and still he went for it.
Well, it's a little bit more than that, knowing that there's no leg before decisions in the game. So he could easily go into the wicket, play the reverse sweep, hoping that if he misses, that ball would hit him somewhere on the leg.
So at the end of 2 overs, the score is 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. 2 overs left for the power play, and Dharmesh is coming in to bowl his second over. Hasib goes for a big swipe over the offside. 3 fielders are running after the ball towards the square leg, point boundary, sorry, and they go back and take 2 runs.
Now, this game reminds me of the 1996 final with Australia and Sri Lanka, where openers were given license. In 15 overs, they must get 75 runs.
And this one is a really, really good shot from Hasib. He is seeing the ball very nicely, and when a batsman is willing to score on both sides, you know, he's playing the ball on the merit. This one was slightly on middle leg, and he has flicked it over the square leg fielder for a boundary.
Well, this is what the spectators would come for. Good bowling, but excellent batting, and that is what we are seeing.
And one more, and this is a miss hit. Hit at the toe of the bat and goes for a single. So I just heard from the NJ team member Sunny that Hasib is playing as an opener for the first time in this season. So that's like a gamble which is paying off in a big way. It also shows the capability and intent of these batsmen. You know, they're willing to experiment in such a critical game. Imran goes for reverse again. This was a second ball which he has faced, and second time he tried a reverse.
This is what I like seeing, the intent to score heavily.
And this time Imran goes for a big one on the leg side, misses the line completely. The ball hits his leg, and the score stays on 21 for 1. The last ball is coming up in the third over. And this time again Imran misses that reverse. Like Steve said, intent is there, but I think he missed a couple of balls there, and there was a good start to the over with a 4 and a boundary and a double, but Dharmesh came back very nicely to restrict them to 2 or 3 dot balls at the end of the over. The score is 21 at the end of 3 overs.
Well, the intent is what is important, you know, and I think at this stage he should be trying to go through the line over mid-off or over extra cover rather than playing the cross-batted shot. Go straight through the line, hit over the top.
Meet was a good one. This was a good length ball. Hasib was trying to kind of short arm pull on the leg side, misses the ball. So Meet continuing for his second over, and the first ball is dead ball. So Steve, this is the last power play over, and I'm sure in the next 5 balls they are looking to score a couple of boundaries. And this one again, even though it was not in the middle of the bat, but they will definitely get 2 runs over this mid-hit over covers, and 2 runs there.
Well, that's the point I'm making. Go through the line because it's power play. Fielders are inside the circle. If you hit high enough, hard enough, it will go overhead. You could get 2, you could get 4.
And this one is a big one. It crosses the fielder. He takes the catch, but outside the boundary. And this is what the wisdom of years of experience which comes with this team, what he has been recommending, that you just go through the line of the ball and only hit cross if the ball is short. A very good ball and a good defensive shot. So the score is 29 in the 4th over.
And you see there remaining 7 runs per over, which could multiply itself later on because there's bound to be more space on the inside.
Right.
So singles, 2s are available.
Hasib goes for a big one, and he's halfway down. Imran was looking at the ball. There was a misfield, and they take a single. Score is 30, and I reckon there is one more ball in this over. So last ball of power play coming in with the score at 30. So that was the last ball of the power play. Score after 4 overs is 30, And we have with us here, if you are wondering, Steve Buckner, the legendary umpire and a great exponent of cricket. And he has been sharing his words of wisdom in terms of where do the team stand and what kind of strategy will work to, like he said, get to a score of 150.
Now, what we are seeing happening with these batters, they are going into the stumps in front and play. There's no leg before. So they're happy to be hit, yes, but once they connect, it goes to the boundary, whether over or hitting the ropes. So the intent is there, which means that we're in for a good game of cricket.
Absolutely. And just a bit of trivia, NJ Stars, this is the 6th final for them, 6th NJSBCL final. They have won 5 trophies, but this time they have come after 5 years. The last time they were in this tournament and final was in 2019 before COVID. So Dharmesh continues for this 3rd over. Now the field has opened up, so you will see, like Steve mentioned, the field will open up and there would be more opportunities to score single and doubles. And now that was a quick run, a close call, and I think Imran has realized that it's good to take some singles, rotate the strike. So one more bit of trivia that previous 5 times when NJ Stars have come to the finals, they've always won.
Well, that was good cricket. It was a single well taken. The ball was not hit hard, just hard enough for the fielder to come in, and the single was made. And this is what you must be trying to score off every delivery. The attempt must be there.
And that's again a good rotation, knowing that the ball is full, very close to their leg. They cannot get under the ball, so they are very nicely rotating the strike.
That's what good batting is about.
Yeah, you have to respect the good balls and wait for your ball which you can hit.
Yeah, but even when you respect the good ball, you try to score off them.
That's correct. Yes. Once again, the ball is tapped just forward of point, and they take a single.
I'll tell you something. Many years ago, the Australians, the openers, taught the world how to score singles. Rather than hitting the ball to the fielder, you drop the ball at your feet. The fielders must come in 10, 15 yards. Then the single can be had, and that is what we see happening here. And
Correct. I think you're right, absolutely. Playing the ball with soft hands and dropping instead of hitting it to the fielder. And this time it's a big hoik, and easily the fielder gets under the ball, and that's a wicket. Hasib, who was well set, was striking the ball very nicely, loses his wicket.
well, this is what cricket is about. This is what good cricket is about. Attempted hit over the offside, not hit hard enough, too low. A good catch taken just about 1 meter from the boundary. But then this game remains competitive always. And for those who are spectators, the neutrals will understand that the green team will keep going for 16 overs. There's no stopping them. They'll always try, and this is what we expect from a good team. Keep going, keep going, keep going until the 16 overs are up.
And Steve, I think interesting thing is the wind is you know, when you're hitting these shots down the ground, you're hitting against the wind.
Well, at least the wind is not as hard as what it was earlier on, but the wind is still there, and there's not, you can't get away from it on this ground. Since you're batting at one end, which is, it seems to be the southern end, it is going to happen.
So the new batsman is Abu Bakr, and the fielding team is, appealing for a run out. I think they were Abu also tried to do a reverse, and I think there is some deliberation going on between the umpires.
Actually, it's a stumping, not a run out. The ball can be thrown onto the stump, providing the batsman or the batsmen are not attempting a run. If they are not attempting a run, it's a stumping. If he moves as if he wants to run, then you get a run out. So that would have been a stumping had he been out of his ground.
Mead comes back for his third over. So Avengers strategy is, I think they want to bowl these first few bowlers out. This is the third over of their fourth over quota. In 5 overs, the score was 31. The 6th over and the first ball is dot, so it's 5.134. And this time, finally, Imran, he was intending to hit this shot for a long time. This has gone miles. A great reverse sweep all the way for a 6.
This is what one-day cricket is about. Or put it this way, this is what the shortest version of the game is about. Inventiveness. Batters will do so many things to get runs, and the reverse sweep seems to be one that is paying off at this time.
Once again, he tries the same thing. They are appealing. They feel that there is a bat on this. Umpire is walking to the square leg umpire to seek his validation.
So at this stage, the umpires are asking for a review. Again, the clarity here, the umpires are asking for a review. So only the umpires will come to the video booth and they will look at the evidence that they have. Again, this is an umpire's review. So everybody other than the umpire will leave and our technician will show the information that they have. Now, this is something new with NJSBCL. We just want to make sure the umpires have all the information that they need to ensure they make the best decision for these key calls. So the umpires are coming up here to make sure that they get all the information.
No, not me. Vernon. Just above the Bronx. Recycle?
Yeah, I will do that.
Recycle? Yeah. Do you do that?
I recycle, yeah.
I did. I could have taken a lot for you.
After careful review of the video information, the umpires have decided it is not out. It's a not out. So the batsman continues to bat.
The beauty of a system that works. Review system.
Stump mic for capturing the sounds. They look at the review here.
Stump mic is up there?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah. That's what they did. They just wanted to see if there was a sound of
No,
the bat.
there would have been a sound off here.
Yeah, it was like
That is what the batsman was showing. That came out.
Imran goes for another one, and it was just couple of feet away from the fielder, but it went so fast that there was no way the fielder could have reached to it. So that takes the score to 44. 44 for the loss of 2 wickets. 2 more deliveries still to go in this over.
This is the beauty about this game. The batters have made life difficult for our fielders and the captains.
That's a really good line. So Steve, review system trickling down to the local leagues as well.
Yes, in New Jersey, first time. Sorry, the first outside of ICC.
Wow. And here's another interesting thing what you were mentioning about batsmen playing orthodox shots and trying to be creative. If you see here, Imran has consistently been trying this reverse sweep. So are you seeing this also becoming more of a standard now? Because
Of course, of course. It's just that there are some persons who hit very hard, there are others who paddle the ball. So since there's no slip fielder, nobody behind square, then you find someone will attempt it, but paddling the ball in that region.
fantastic. So at the end of 6 overs, NJ Stars are 44 for the loss of 2 wickets. 6 overs, 44 for the loss of 2 wickets. A good start, a healthy start. They're keeping it consistent. So I guess it's a final. So all the runs on the board count, and the power play still continues. The power play is done. So okay. Bowler name?
So Sean is the new bowler after giving each bowler a run of 3 overs each. This is the first change. And Sean is a left arm spinner, so that brings some kind of variety to this attack. And the first ball has hit the batsman leg and there was no run. So Steve, what do you think about the quality of cricket you have seen since morning in terms of batting, bowling?
Very spectator friendly. Spectator friendly. Many balls going over the boundary, many balls hitting the rope, and this is what the spectators are here for. They are here to see good cricket.
And this one is a big 6. Abu Bakr has swiveled on his leg and created this big hoik over the square leg boundary for a 6. So
Brings up the 50 for
that brings the 50 up for NJ Stars in the 7th over.
The sun is hot.
I thought I should stay away from you. But I remember you doing feedback umpiring during India-Australia.
And Sean comes back with a good looking full ball right under the toes, and that's a dot ball. So the score stays at 50-2
You remember that?
at the end. So this is 5th ball of the over. So there's one more ball to go in this over, 7th over, 50-2. Oh, 3 to go, sorry, 3 to go. 3. Abu Bakr shapes to hit a big one, and then he sees the length of the ball, taps it very nicely, and that's a dot ball. So Steve, this is one of the largest leagues in New Jersey, and this is the largest actually, and one of the largest in USA. And this one is a loose ball on the body, and the umpire has given a no ball, so next ball would be a free hit. So this was a freebie which the batsman took a full advantage of and dispatched it for a 6 over the boundary.
And for those of us who are watching, that was 7 runs. 1 for no ball, 6 for the hit, plus a free hit. 2 runs easily.
And that is again a boundary. The batsman has taken full advantage of the freebie, and this free hit has resulted in 1 more 4. So this is a little loose from the Avengers team, and this over is beginning to look like a big over for them.
13 runs off 2 deliveries.
So already 17 runs in this over. Very sensibly played. After getting those 14 runs, the batsman takes a single. Abu Bakr.
And in cricketing parlance, you would say that he played that ball with soft hands. And especially for the ladies who are listening to the commentary, soft hands has nothing to do with what you have in your palm. It's a matter of how you handle the bat. Rather than pushing the bat to the ball, you allow the ball to hit the bat. So that is what is meant by soft hands.
Very rightly explained, Steve. It's not the power of your hands or softness, it's how you absorb the ball and just drop it in front of you or close to you and make those runs.
In actual fact, you cushion the ball. Allow the ball to hit the bat.
Who's the bowler? Bowler name? So Pujan has come into attack to bowl this last over before the break, and there is a hesitation. They want to take a single, but Rimal charges in from the covers, and that's a dot ball. So this is the last over before the break. 5 more balls to go. Okay. And this time around, Abu Bakr goes for reverse sweep, and I think the umpiring team is claiming that there was no bat involved. Let's see what the umpire says. And I think the umpires have decided there was no touch from the bat, so Abu Bakr has to go back and take the strike. Pujan, get ready. So score stays at 62 for 2, 7.2 overs, 4 balls to go before the innings break. Pujan comes in, and this time Abu Bakr has gone for again a reverse. This time he gets a leading edge, and the fielder has taken the catch. So this is the 3rd wicket just before the break. 3 balls to go now, and the score is 62 for 3.
Before the break, you take a break.
But our rules are generally you have to finish the overs as per our league rules. So score stays at 62 for 3. 3 more balls to go before the break. Heather Ali is the new batsman for NJSBCL team. So Steve, as I was saying, our league is more than 24 years old now, and this is the largest league in New Jersey. 24. And we have been growing every year. I think if you look at our telecast today, this is the best telecast you will see across the US in terms of how a league is covered, with multiple cameras. You also saw a review system, which generally you don't see in any league in US, which is not, the ICC level. The most professionally run league, NJSBCL. So Pujan getting ready to bowl. There is some field changes coming around now on the leg side. And the interesting thing is the wicket keeper is not wearing the wicket keeping gloves. And that's how he likes to do it, Kronal. And Heather very smartly, since he's a new batsman, just daps it to the point fielder and takes a single. 63 for 3. 7.4 overs, 2 more balls to go. And this was a very good ball. Imran was trying to take a single by dabbing it to the leg side. He gets a leading edge. The ball goes to the point. And now we are looking at the last ball before the break. Score is 63 for 3. Imran goes for a big one, misses the ball, and that's break, folks. The score is 63 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 8 overs.
We are showing the talent of NJSBCL. We also wanted to introduce you to some of the future stars who are very excited about NJSBCL. So here are 2 supporters from the Avengers team.
My name is Ishan.
My name is Arav.
So just one quick thing. How confident do you feel about Avengers right now?
I feel really good about them because they beat the P-Way Lions, and I know they've won almost every single championship. So.
Fantastic. So you really know the games very well. And Arav was with us during the semi-finals as well. So Arav, on the tips for the finals?
Yeah, I think with the win from the Samudra Gladiators, I think they're coming off of a lot of momentum. And I think they have to just show the momentum here. And I think what they can do is they can execute this win and make this whole day fun for everybody.
Fantastic, guys. That's really good, insightful thinking. And I hope you enjoy the game. Can I hear some shout from the Avengers camp? Can I hear something from the NJ Stars camp? Good. So this is just the midway point. Exciting game of cricket going on here. We have all the supporters. So good going, guys. Let's continue with the second half of this first inning.
छोटी छोटी नोक झोंक को स्माइल में बदल पल में किसी रूठे को मना ले हर लम्हा तू चख ले इस पल को लाउड बना ले We live it loud, we love it loud, flavor अपना है loud.
बाजीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, फ्लेवर है लाउड.
मैं हूँ
लाल क्विक ट्रीट, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
Imran. There is a change in bowling. Nilay is bowling his first over. That's been called a wide, just for the spectators. NJSBCL doesn't look at what card you take. Once you've started a side, anything down the leg is considered a wide. So Nilay keeping the ball away from the hitter's arc. Unfortunately, it drifted down the leg. So they start the second half with a wide.
So both the batsmen in the crease are very aggressive. Imran seems to be come up with a determination today. He's a big game player. A very good shot down the ground.
So
On long off.
That was a good shot, and 63 runs. On the flip side, they also have lost 3 wickets. So I guess in this stage, Avengers would be looking to capitalize on getting a few more breaks at this point.
A freebie and a hit. Oh, square leg boundary for 6.
Anything that is within the hitting arc of the batsman is just clearing the field here. There are no singles or anything. It just clears well outside the boundary line.
There is no margin of error today. It's a crime to bowl such a ball here. This ground is known for big scoring games. A good comeback from the bowler, but this has been exceptional batting from NJ Stars. They're not giving any dot balls. Even if it's a good ball, they are running these quick singles. And from Avengers' perspective, I am sure they must be looking for a wicket here. Otherwise, if this partnership goes on for like a couple of more overs, they will be looking to chase a huge total, which is never easy in such a big game. Very good ball from Nilay. Very good ball. This is the ball you need to have in your options when players are so good at playing reverse sweep. Very smart bowling. Very good comeback from Nilay after getting hit for 6 on first ball. He seems to be thinking, he seems to be watching the batsman, and that's very important. Looking at the field placing, they have one fielder on the point boundary. It's Rimal. Oh, there was an opportunity, though it was a difficult take. Kunal diving for it. Unfortunately, it was little bit away from him. Standard NJSBCL fielding. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and one fielder protecting the reverse sweep. And end of a very good over. There were rescue, there were signs of very good bowling. And at the end of 9 overs, it's 73 for 3. Imran playing on 19 after facing 17 ball with 2 sixes, 1 4, and Heather just getting started. There is an appeal, and that's a wicket. That's what Avengers were looking for. It was a short ball, and Heather going for a big hit, and in the end resulting an edge, and taken comfortably by Krunal. Pujan delivery again for his team. First over was good. He has delivered for them in all the playoff matches. Naveed of crease पे it seems like NJ Stars ने अब थोड़ा इन्हीं को संभालने की कोशिश करने के लिए नवीद को भेजा है. इमरान डटे हुए हैं. सही शुरुआत नवीद की. स्ट्रेट ड्राइव डाउन द ग्राउंड. पूजन जबरदस्त बॉलिंग करते हुए, और एवेंजर्स को यही बॉलिंग की जरूरत है, थोड़ा रनों की रफ्तार को रोकने के लिए. बट इमरान लगता है आज किसी और माइंडसेट के साथ उतरे हैं. और एक और फिर से बहुत जोरदार रिवर्स स्वीप, बट इस बार सीधा बॉल फील्डर के हाथ में. रीमल डीप पॉइंट बाउंड्री पे फील्डिंग करते हुए.
So the score is 74 for 4, 75. Naveed is the new batsman, and he plays a shot at the covers. There is no single.
बहुत ही हवा चल रही है ऑफ साइड की तरफ.
Yeah, I think the wind has picked up.
और पूजन ने एक और विकेट ले लिया. गिल्ली अब बखेर दी है, और एनजे सास का 5वां विकेट. हाफ ऑफ द साइड इज इन द डग आउट.
Yeah, I think this is 10th over. The score is 75 for 5 now. Suddenly the things have changed after the break.
एवेंजर यहाँ पे कमबैक करते हुए.
I think it's very important that this is a final game. You know, a difference of 15-20 runs to the total is going to make a big impact. Now, NJSBCL as a challenge, what would be a good score? Should they continue this approach of extremely attacking cricket, or they just take stock and just start building again? So it would be interesting.
आई थिंक अभी 10 ओवर में अगले 2 ओवर तक एनजे स्टार्स को कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि विकेट ना गिरे. इवन इफ दे गेट लाइक 7-8 रन्स इट विल बी गुड. और फिर 5 विकेट लास्ट के 4 ओवरों में दे शुड बी लुकिंग टू गेट अराउंड 40 रन्स. सो 120-130 के बीच में अच्छा टोटल रहेगा.
Yeah, I think 120 would be a great score, considering this is a final and a very high pressure game. So there are some field changes now.
सजील बहुत ज़्यादा अनुभव रखते हैं, सालों साल फाइनल में खेले हैं.
Pujan is gathering more steam with every falling wicket. His tail is up, he's bowling beautifully, and he finishes the over.
At the end of 10 overs, it's 75 for 5. पिछले कुछ ओवरों में एवेंजर्स ने थोड़ी रनों पे लगाम सी लगा दी है.
So Pujan has bowled 2 overs, 3 runs and 3 wickets. I think he has bowled really good and changed little bit of a complexion of the game.
बिल्कुल सही कहा. पूजन ने एवेंजर को गेम में वापस ला दिया. एक टाइम पे लग रहा था कि एनजे स्टार्स बहुत बड़े स्कोर की तरफ बढ़ता जा रहा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है. बट जैसे पूजन अटैक पे आया है, गोली की तरह बॉल निकल रही है. एनजे स्टार्स के बल्लेबाजों को समझ नहीं आ रहा है कैसे उसको झेला जाए.
And this is once again a good shot from Imran. He pulls the ball over square leg, and this is Sean who has come back into the bowling attack, and the first ball has been dispatched over square leg boundary.
इमरान के 2 बहुत ही मजबूत शॉट हैं, एक ये पुल और रिवर्स स्वीप. सो शान ने एकदम शॉर्ट पिच दी. इट्स लाइक कि शेर की मान में जाके उसको चैलेंज कर रहे हो, मुझे मार.
And this time I think
it looked like there was an opportunity.
Rimal next to it.
Point where there was an opportunity and fielder dropped the catch.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity created by Sean, and it was a prize wicket of Imran, but probably he was not anticipating this reverse.
ये बहुत भारी पड़ सकता है. जिस तरीके से इमरान खेल रहे हैं, ये बहुत कॉस्टली पड़ेगा.
And this one is a wide.
बहुत ही जबरदस्त बॉलिंग शान की. एक चौका खाने के बाद अच्छा कमबैक करा है.
So Steve,
सही एरिया है.
Steve, what do you think about sudden change in the complexion of the game in the last couple of overs?
This is what cricket is about. No one team will dominate any game. The bowlers at one stage, the batters at another stage, and
Except India playing against Bangladesh.
and there is a left-arm bowler bowling left-arm over the wicket to the right-hander, getting the ball to go away from the right-hander, making scoring difficult. Lovely cricket.
Yeah, well said, Steve. This game is like a seesaw game, swinging from one end to the other. It was NJSBCL all the way, then Avengers have come back in the last couple of overs, and this over again they are trying to swing it back their way with Imran hitting a couple of boundaries. And this is a good ball. Shan had been very expensive. It's 1.1 overs for close to 20 runs, and
But
2 overs he has given 24 runs, but I think he came back very nicely in the last 4 balls.
yeah, first 2 balls he gave 6 runs. और जैसे ही स्ट्राइक चेंज हुई सजील बैटिंग पे आए, शान ने 4 डॉट बॉलें खिलाई हैं. सो शान मेकिंग अ गुड कमबैक हियर. और पिछले ओवर में 6 रन आए, बट आई थिंक एनजे स्टार्स वोंट माइंड दैट. अभी दे नीड.
So score is 81 for 5 at the end of 11 overs. 30 more balls to go. And NJ Stars have 5 wickets in their pockets right now. So let's see how things pan out in the next 30 balls. Pujan is back. And this is going to be a very crucial over because Pujan has bowled 2 overs, 3 runs and 3 wickets, and Imran is leading the charge from his side. So this is a battle, I think, which is going to decide what kind of score we are going to make. So let's watch these next 4 balls. And Imran goes for a big one, and it's at this time Pujan is winning this battle. 2 dot balls, bowling very sensibly.
पूजन ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे आग उगल रहे हो, बट डोंट अंडरएस्टिमेट इमरान. ही इज अ बिग गेम प्लेयर. सो बहुत ही जबरदस्त कॉन्टेस्ट यहाँ पे होता हुआ, दर्शकों को बहुत मजा आ रहा है और इसलिए सब लोग भर भर के आए हैं यहाँ पे. बहुत ही शाती शॉट इमरान का, बट देयर इज एन अपील. एम्पायर गेव इट वाइड और फील्डिंग टीम बोल रही है कि बल्ला लगा है.
I think fielding team is appealing that there was a touch, and the umpire is saying this was a wide ball.
थोड़ी बहसबाजी होती हुई, बट हमारे बहुत ही अनुभवी अंपायर है. कितना भी दबाव उन पे डाल लो, गलत निर्णय नहीं लेंगे वो. और ये
There is an appeal, but I think
बहुत ही जबरदस्त कॉन्टेस्ट.
we want to request the supporters to please stay outside the boundary.
आज इतने ज्यादा लोग देखने आए हैं, पार्किंग लॉट भरा हुआ है, खचाखच ग्राउंड भरा हुआ है. और बहुत ही शानदार छक्का यूरोप की तरफ से कम 150 मीटर गया होगा.
And Pujan has been hit for the first time in the last 3 overs, and this has been a big 6 over the long on.
इसीलिए इतनी सारी पब्लिक यहाँ पे आई है ये कॉन्टेस्ट देखने के लिए. पहली 4 बॉल है, इट वाज अ विक्ट्री फॉर पूजन, और 5वीं बॉल पे जोरदार छक्का इमरान का.
88 for 5, and 2 more. And Imran goes for a big hoik again. This time he misses the ball. Pujan comes back strongly. सुशील इस ओवर में 6 लगाए, लेकिन फिर भी 5 बॉल पे 6 रन ही गए हैं. फिर भी 7 रन्स.
मैं कहूँगा बॉलर का बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस है. एक्चुअली छक्का लगने के बाद भी 1 रन देना, बिकॉज इस लीग में बहुत मुश्किल है हर बॉल सटीक डालना. बल्लेबाजों के हौसले बहुत बुलंद हो चुके हैं आजकल.
And once again the ball is in the slot, and Imran goes all the way for a big 6 over mid wicket.
और अंत में I would say it was a successful over from NJ Stars perspective. पूजन ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग करी, मैं उन्हें ब्लेम नहीं करूंगा, बट इतना ही मुश्किल है बॉलिंग करना इस लीग में. इमरान आज डिटर्मिनेशन के साथ आए हैं और जबरदस्त 2 छक्के ओवर को खत्म करने के लिए. 12 ओवर के बाद 94 for 5. NJ Stars seems to be on top.
for those of us who are here as spectators, you'd have heard the term cow corner. Cow corner is between long on and mid wicket. That ball went to cow corner. And the term came from England. In actual fact, that is where the cows were grazing. So you hear about cow corner, it is a reality. The cows were grazing in that region. Between mid-wicket and mid-on is cow corner. An actual fact.
Thank you, Steve.
That's great bit of information about the origins of cow corner, and Sajil hits he heard what Steve was saying and hits a ball in the cow corner again.
So, Vipin, at this point, what do you predict? How much can NJ score from here? 4 overs remaining.
I think looking at it's still 4 more overs to go, 24 balls.
Yes.
I reckon anything close to 135 would be a good score where they are at this point. And anything more than that would be a bonus, I guess.
But I think the way they are playing at this point, they are looking to score 140, which will be a very good total in the finals. And we have seen over the years, only one team came close to chasing that big total.
I agree. You know, final ka pressure, any score above 120 is not easy. And I think right now they seem all set to go at least 130 plus, the way they are. And this one has gone miles over square leg for a huge 6.
Gagan Chumbi Chakka Imran ka.
Imran has moved on to 43 now of 27 balls, and this was his 5th 6 of this innings.
बॉल इतनी ऊपर गई कि दिखनी बंद हो गई. इमरान आज अलग ही माइंडसेट से आए हैं. He's a big game player, and at this point, he seems to be playing the captain's knock.
And this time, it was a Yorker which Imran was trying to hit reverse, but it was too quick for him, and he somehow dug it out. No runs. 102 for 5.
Shan is a very good bowler actually. He delivered for them in a match against Piscataway Lions. But
And this one again has gone ballistic all the way for a 6. So now Imran has gone to 49 and just 1 away from 50. Shan is proving to be very expensive. This is his 3rd over, and I already see he has conceded more than 32 runs. The 38 now with the 6 in 3rd over. And this time has gone all the way right over the bowler head for a huge 6, and that's 50 for Imran. Let's give a big hand for Imran for playing this magnificent knock.
what a player Imran. What a player. Always perform for his team, and today also in such a clutch moment he delivered for the team. And just stars were losing wicket at the other end, but Imran had some other ideas. He's on a mission today.
And this one again was a loose ball,
And that's the
but the
end
bowler was
of an
lucky. Imran has been caught on the square leg boundary, and just after finishing his 50, he gets out on 55, and the score is 114 for 5.
But a great innings from Imran. What an innings, he's scoring 55 out just 30 ball, hitting 7 sixes. Whatever happens in the game, but this will still remain one of the best innings you would have seen. Can we please know the fielder's name who caught the ball?
Cricket trivia. Cricket trivia. There's no way that fellow would have hit 4 sixes in Barbados. In a league game, yes, but when you play friendly cricket on the beach, for the first 6, you're out. In Barbados, if the ball bounces once and it is taken, you're out. Beach cricket says the ball must roll along the ground. So you can't hit 4 sixes in one innings in playing friendly cricket in the pasture. The first 6, you get 6 runs and then you're out.
And as a bowler, I totally agree with this rule, and we appeal NJSBCL committee to bring this rule. We bowlers are like putting so much effort and just getting hit for 6 is not fair.
Well, for the official game, we all enjoy the 6s. But for those who would play in the backyard, a 6 and an out.
At the end of 13 over, it's 114, and for the first time in the game, Rimal is on attack. बहुत ही सही शुरुआत रिमल की.
And for people who did not get a chance to watch the last game, this is Fadi. And he was instrumental in leading NJ Stars to final this year. It was an amazing partnership established for the 10th wicket to take them over the line in the last match. So let's see how he does today. There's still almost 2.5 overs to go. And 150 looks within their reach if they can put some big blows.
बहुत ही जबरदस्त शॉट सजील का, छोटी आउटसाइड ऑफ थी और एक चांटा सा लगाया है बॉल पे. सजील बहुत ही जबरदस्त शॉट खेलते हुए. इमरान की तूफानी बारी के बाद अब बाकी बल्लेबाजों के ऊपर जिम्मेवारी है कि टीम को एक सेफ टोटल की तरफ ले जाए. अभी भी गेम बहुत बचा हुआ है. अगर एवेंजर्स अगले 15 बॉलों में 20 रन के अंदर इन्हें कंट्रोल कर लेता है, सो इट विल बी अ गुड फिनिश फॉर देम. बहुत सही कमबैक रिमल की. There's an appeal for caught behind, and it's been given out. Rimal making a good comeback and taking the wicket of Sajil. Beautiful display of bowling by Rimal. समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था सजील को, बॉल ऊपर आ रही है नीचे आ रही है, बट बहुत ही सही कमबैक रिमल की एवेंजर्स की इस ओवर में. और जैसा मैं बोल रहा था, बाकी बल्लेबाजों को एनजे स्टार्स की जिम्मेवारी लेनी पड़ेगी ताकि इमरान की तूफानी पारी वेस्ट ना हो जाए.
So score is 118 for 7, 118 for 7, 13.5 overs, so 13 balls left. सुशील, तेरा बॉल, कितने रन?
मैं अभी बोलूँगा 25 रन बन सकते हैं और 25 बनेंगे. पिछले मैच में फहाद ने जो तूफानी बारी खेली थी, आई एम श्योर उसकी वजह से उनका कॉन्फिडेंस एकदम हाई होएगा. तो बट नेवर अंडरएस्टिमेट द बॉलिंग ऑफ एवेंजर्स. अभी बकुल के ओवर बचे हुए हैं और रीमल ने देखा ही हमने कितना ज़बरदस्त ओवर डाला है. तो बहुत ही सही कॉन्टेस्ट होने वाला है अगले 2 ओवर में.
And that's again an edge, and Munzi goes out first ball. This is a big setback now. Once again, there is a change in the complexion of the game. 14 overs up, 8 wickets down, and now 12 balls left. सुशील, जो मैंने बोला था 130 के आसपास ज्यादा लग रहा है, आप 140 जो बोल रहे थे वो मुश्किल लग रहा है.
सही, यहाँ पे एवेंजर्स ने एक तुर्क का इक्का डाल दिया. अब तक बहुत तेज बॉलर कर रहे थे और रीमल ने आके बॉल की पे स्लो कर दिया और लग रहा है कि वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो रखा है बैट्समैन को जज करना. सो अब बट द पॉइंट इज मे बी इट्स टू लेट, मे बी इट्स नॉट, बट रिमल ने बहुत ही जबरदस्त ओवर करते हुए अपनी टीम को वापस गेम में पहुंचाने की कोशिश करी है. अब देखना है अगला ओवर एवेंजर्स की तरफ से कौन करेगा.
I think looking at this, that this is a finals, I think 140 would have become pretty prohibitive, 140, 150. So by taking these wickets, Avengers is making sure they are staying in the game and staying in the hunt and want to make sure that whatever target is achieved is within their reach.
But Avengers की जैसी बैटिंग है, no score is out of their reach. Like they have such huge big hitters, play all around the wicket. बहुत deadly और scary batting attack Avengers का. So जितना भी रन बन जाए, I think we will be in the game till last ball of the second innings.
Having said that, I think NJ Stars also has one of the best bowling attack in our league with good variation. So I think we are in for a really, really good treat in the second innings. But still, there is 11 more balls to go, and let's see where NJ Stars total land. 11 balls.
And
it's a game.
पूजन ने बहुत ज़बरदस्त बॉलिंग करी है. पिछला ओवर जो उनका 12 रन आए, उसमें पूजन की गलती से ज़्यादा मैं कहूँगा कि इमरान की मास्टरी थी. पूजन आज बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग फॉर्म में है और 15th ओवर इनिंग का बहुत ही क्रूशियल है दिस जंक्चर ऑफ द गेम. एनजे स्टार्स को और थोड़े रनों की ज़रूरत है. दे विल बी
and Pujan once again is bowling at really, really hard lengths. It's very difficult to hit these balls because the batsmen, they're not very sure whether they should go front foot or back, and by the time they decide, the ball is behind them. So extremely good line and length from Pujan. And this is one of the most amazing cricket shot you will see by Fahad Kabir Khan. The man of the match of semi-finals comes up with the beauty of a shot.
बॉल में इतनी खराब बॉल नहीं थी, बट NJSBCL में थोड़ी सी भी तुम जगह दो बल्लेबाज को, छक्का ही पड़ता है. और फहाद ने पिछले मैच के कॉन्फिडेंस को यहाँ पे कैरी ऑन करते हुए इतना जबरदस्त एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से छक्का मारा है. कम से कम 120 मीटर गया होगा. बट पूजन not making any mistake, it was just a good shot from Fahad. बहुत सही कमबैक पूजन का.
So score is 124 for the loss of 8 wickets, 14.3 overs up. So 9 more balls left, and the score is 124. And this time again, Fadi has hit it way above the cow corner boundary as per Steve Buckner, even though we don't have any cows there. But this one is again a great shot.
See, this is the cruel reality of the game. Pujan has been bowling so well, but थोड़ी सी length miss करो, no margin of error. Batsmen इतने खूंखार हो चुके हैं, कोई रहम नहीं है.
And once again, this was almost a Yorker ball, one of the most unbelievable shots you will see. The ball was right in the block hole, and somehow Fahad Kabir Khan just digs it out, and not only digs it out, it goes for a 6. That was one of the most unbelievable shots you will see.
Again, Fahad की तूफानी बारी चलती है. ऐसा लग रहा है पिछला मैच खत्म ही नहीं हुआ है. पिछला मैच में फहद जहाँ पे खत्म हुए थे, आज वहीं से शुरू करते हैं. बट एक चीज़ समझनी पड़ेगी. लास्ट मैच में भी सबने देखा, फहद likes to play pace, और Avengers seems to be making same mistake again.
I think they have heard you. They bought Rimmel. So I think this would be a good contest, even though only 6 balls left. I think Fahad likes the ball to come to his bat, and you've seen that, pace, he just annihilates it. He just throws it out of the ground. So this is the interesting over how Rimmel copes. But now the batsman is Zen.
See, in NJSBCL,
New batsman.
आप कितने भी ज़बरदस्त बॉलर हो, अगर आपके बॉलिंग ऑप्शन में स्लोअर बॉल नहीं है, तो किसी ना किसी दिन मार पड़ेगी.
This is the
Look at
last
that.
over, and this is going to be close call, but the batsman take a single. Dharmesh throws the ball to there was a fumble, and that's why they scamper for a single. So 5 more balls to go, and this is interesting now. Fadi facing Rimmel.
अब आएगा मजा. अब तक हम बात कर रहे थे फास्ट स्लो. अब आटे दाल का भाव सबको पता लग गया. देखते हैं किस में कितना है दम.
137.
रीमल बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर.
And this one is a close call. They are appealing for stumping. The leg umpire is not unmoved, and
See.
so I just got this stat from one of our friends. He says that in this innings, NJSBCL has hit 5 boundaries and close to 14 sixes. So 14 sixes in this innings till now.
और आई थिंक हमें बारबोडोस वाला रूल लाना ही पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे ज्यादती ज्यादा हो रही है. पावर प्ले की जरूरत ही नहीं है जब छक्के पड़ने हैं तो.
और सुशील की अगर मेजरमेंट से चलें तो वो छक्के नहीं, वो 10 से थे, बिकॉज 130 140 मीटर की बातें कर रहे हैं.
अब NJSBCL के बल्लेबाजों का लेवल ही इतना ज्यादा हो गया है और लीग ने बॉल में कुछ तो चेंज कर दिया. अब बॉल उड़ती रहती है, बल्लेबाज कनेक्ट करते हैं, उड़ती रहती है. वी नीड टू थिंक अबाउट बॉलर्स.
और सुशील, हमारी ऐसी टीम ना घास उड़ा उड़ा के देखती रहती है कि हवा उस तरफ की है तो हम सीधे शॉट नहीं मारेंगे. एंड टुडे वी सी तो खन्ना की रिप्लेसमेंट हो गई. And now here we see that umpires have come and asked for a review.
So there is a review. Bowling side appealing on the last ball for stumping, and
I think our team will look at this closely. If they have a camera which is side on, if they get any kind of view, they will augment it. Otherwise, the benefit of doubt will go to the batsman, I'm sure.
बट अगर गेम की बात करें, अभी 4 बॉलें और बची हैं और 137 रन बन चुके हैं. सो मेरा एनालिसिस एकदम स्पॉट ऑन हो रखा है. मैंने 140 आसपास बोले थे
और मैंने 135 बोले थे, 165.
अब
So the umpires have used the technology, and it has been found that this is not out, so the original decision stays.
और इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्टेस्ट चलता हुआ. 4 बॉलें बची हैं. पहली बॉल पे रीमल हैड मॉरल विक्ट्री. फहाद मिसिंग इट कंप्लीटली. अब देखता है अगली बॉल पे क्या होता है.
And I think now the big question is, can they touch that magic number of 150, because 13 more runs required in 4 balls to touch that 150 total. And Fadi goes for a big one. This is a close call, but it has cleared the boundary by at least 10 meters. So the score is 143 now, with 3 more balls to go. 150 looking a big reality.
फहाद बल्ला नहीं तलवार की तरह चला रहे हैं बल्ले को. बॉल अगर छू रही है तो सिर्फ एक ही जगह जा रही है, बाउंड्री के बाहर.
Good bowling, boy, good bowling. One dot ball, come on.
And this ball, he
अब एक बॉल बची है.
got the edge on the ball. There are a lot of people trying to say he should not have taken a single, but the other folks are saying Zan also can hit. The score is 144, and again 2 more balls to go.
Rimal making a very good comeback. Out of 4 deliveries air bowled, he was spot on 3 of them.
And this one, Zan has played on the mid-off region for a single now. Last ball, the score is 145. And Fadi has played a blinder. He has made 25 runs in 9 balls, again carrying on his form from semi-finals. This guy cannot do anything wrong.
सिंगल से ज़्यादा छक्के मारे हैं फहद ने.
And the last ball he misses and has gone all the way.
And
Yeah, this is a run out. So
good finish
the end
from
of
Rival.
16
Under the
overs.
pressure. Good finish.
The score is 146. Fahad. I have with me Fahad Kabir Khan, we also call him Fadi. Fadi, what has changed? Semi-final, you just won the match single-handedly, even though your team has had a good score, but making those 30-plus run in last few overs and playing a blander, and today coming in and making 25 of 9 balls. And I also understand during the season you did not play too much. So what has changed in the last 2 matches?
Well, nothing changed. I think this was my role given to me by the team. So I just played my natural game. If you gonna ball me in my zone, I'm gonna hit you. Simple as that.
And now looking at this total of 146 a final, what do you think about the score?
I think it's a decent total, but Avengers has a good batting lineup, so it's gonna be a cracking game.
Okay, have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I have the high octane, high pressure game. I know there were some decisions and you also reviewed them. So first tell me about your experience of officiating this game, and second is about this technology which you have been using in terms of review.
So definitely high octane game. As we know, both the teams play good hard cricket. Both the teams like to put pressure, especially when they feel that there might be a caught behind, or if there was a wide or a no ball. Both the teams like to put equal pressure. So as umpires, it is definitely challenging for us, but we are up for it. We've been doing this for a long time. So and it's a good game to watch it right from the middle. I'm sure everybody is enjoying it from outside too.
Thank you. And how about the technology this year, the review system?
It's been really good, really helping the umpires. If they have any doubts, just turn to review. I think that's a real addition to our league that can really help umpires and players for any doubts. So.
Thank you. So have a great rest of the game. Take some rest, and I'm sure you're ready for the second innings. I'd also like to call the man behind the camera, Amin here. I want to talk to him about and take some questions around, the coverage. I mean, people who are watching it from their home and different parts of US and probably abroad, the quality of telecast this year has been unbelievable. The number of cameras we have deployed, the technology, the review system. This is the brainchild of this gentleman right here next to me, trustee member, EC member, and one of the early founders of the league. So, how you have graduated from just putting a single camera, and we used to have buffering issues, to the quality of telecast we are doing today?
So I think if you bring in creativity, you can do the same thing as you see in the international games for less than 1/10 of the cost. And that's exactly what we did. We started off with the cameras, we tested multiple cameras at some time, and then eventually we found a device that can stream 4 cameras at that point, and then we invested into that device. And since then we have been just having 4, and I'm thinking next year we should have 8.
Wow. And I can tell you, internally we have had discussions about, telecast, and I can give him this, that he has single-handedly driven this initiative, because we used to say, because sometimes he has, he used to bug us, honestly, because he used to say the match has to start late, I have to set the camera, so I have to give him 100% credit for this initiative. And to give you a sense, probably takes at least 1.5 hours to set this whole thing up, to get this telecast going.
Absolutely. I mean, the wires are the biggest things. We got to find the angles, find the wires. Every time we are at a different ground, so different setup every single time. And then we also saw a lot of battery issues that we, worked on it. And at the end, finally, I think the software, I think that worked out too. But I think behind me, there is also Cleon, one of our Rutgers students that has been volunteering for the last couple of years. He's behind the scenes, he's capturing all the angles, he's pushing those buttons, giving you the replays, technical, slowdowns. We also got the stump mic also last year. We tested it out, it worked well. This is a good addition. I mean, it's something that is valuable to the umpires, makes the game more fair, makes the game more interesting, and we like to have close games. That's what it is.
And so let's give a big hand for this young boy, Cleon, because I've seen in the semi-finals, quarter-finals, he has been sitting there and bringing this telecast to all of us. So let's give a big hand to Cleon and Amin here. So now I have with me Avinash. So he has been missing in action for some time now, and he's the guy who gives us the big update about the ICC, the progression of cricket, and what is new on the horizon. So he was also involved in the last year cricket league, USA Cricket League. So Avinash, what is new buzz around cricket this year?
New buzz for New Jersey is we are going to get a cricket stadium very, very shortly. And that stadium will have a high performance center. Probably we'll have, once it comes up full blown, we can have our finals there. But let's fingers crossed. Yeah. So this is the team called MI New York. It's Mumbai Indian New York. They are trying to find a home. There is a plan to set up a stadium. They are looking between New York and New Jersey. So by end of December, we'll know whether it's based in New Jersey, which I am very, very, interested in. We all should be interested in. So let's see. By end of December, we'll know. But definitely there is a home coming for MI New York in New Jersey or New York State, which is drivable for us.
That's a great bit of news. So I'll also like to invite now our guest of honor, Steve Buckner, here for a moment. Let's give a big hand to Steve. So Steve, thank you for coming today. What are your thoughts on the game till now at this juncture?
I think it's an open game. But there's something that has been ingrained in those fellows wearing the neon green. No, well, it is more background than anything else. Many years ago, that particular team would bat first, bowl second, because they are always good at defending runs. And they said just now that is what they intend to do.
Great. And what do you think about the arrangement and how NJSBCL is conducting the tournament? I mean, especially the finals.
I tell you something. This white line that goes around the field, I've never seen anyone remain behind a line. Nobody comes over here, no spectator. That is the first part of good discipline.
So let's give a big hand to our spectators and the discipline of the supporters we have for NJSBCL. So now I see the teams are, okay.
So you are watching NJSBCL. This is your second time, right? Last time also you came.
Yes.
So let me ask you one question. If we introduce LBW, how the game will change?
It will change because there are dynamics that will not be shown on your camera here. In other words, when you see what happens in the international game, they show the ball going onto the stumps. I am not certain if you have that. In which case, you keep it where it is at the moment. Don't bother to cultivate problems for yourself. Leave it alone. This ball is good. Leave leg before alone. Unless, no, what you have as asking the third umpire, it's not going to be possible to judge. I tell you one, there is that path that goes down the middle, 9 inches. Are you going to put that on your you're not going to do that. So it takes a lot of technology. Unless you say umpire, when you say out, you leave it alone. When he says not out, it stays not out. But to go and ask for a replay, it is going to be extremely difficult. So when it is not broke, you leave it alone.
That's words of wisdom from Steve. So let's give a big hand to Steve for coming and joining us today. Thank you, Avinash, and I think the game is about to start. Big hand for our commentators also here.
So, welcome back everyone.
We are back for the run chase here, and just Stars have recorded the highest ever total scored in NJSBCL finals, and Avengers are there to chase it. It's a fearsome opening partnership. Both Remal and Bakul are one of the best batsmen in the league. So it's going to be definitely an exciting chase here, and here we go. और अब्दुल वली की पहली बॉल बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त आउटसाइड ऑफ थी और बकुल ने जोरदार बल्ला चलाया to trying to play extra cover. And just to remind, reviews umpire's call. There's a discussion going on. Dharmesh. Can we have someone from Avengers team to help us with scoring?
Avengers, we need somebody with a scoring app on from your side. Umpire, please hold on for a second. We don't have a scorer. We need a scorer from the Avengers team.
Avengers स्कोरिंग चालू कर दो वरना रन काउंट नहीं होंगे.
Yeah, we have somebody from Avengers team. Also, can I have somebody from NJ Stars here to oversee the scores? Somebody from NJ Stars. Shashank, are you going to do the scoring? Are you helping us with the scoring? Then run. Sunny is on the ground. Who is Arav? You will be scoring, right? Guys from the Avengers team, we need somebody with the scoring app. Sunny, can we please have you here?
मुझे नहीं लगता मैं शादी तक स्टेप सीख पाऊंगी. मेरे बिना ही परफॉर्म कर लो.
पल ये पल ना जाए पिघल, इन्हें यादों में जमा ले. हर लम्हा तू चख ले, इस पल को लाउड बना ले. We live it loud, we love it loud, flavor अपना है.
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, फ्लेवर है लाउड.
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला स्लाइस ऑफ कसाटा, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर, जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी, मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
फाइनली रुकावट के बाद गेम चालू होता हुआ। अब्दुल वली की बहुत ही शानदार शुरुआत, दोनों बॉल एकदम निशाने पे। ही हैज रियली गुड पेस। बॉल हवा बहुत तेज है और आउटसाइड ऑफ की तरफ चल रही है। Again a very good ball. And to remind our viewers, this is the power play and only two fielders outside the circle are Sajil on long off boundary and Ali Haider on long off boundary. Sorry, other way around.
Another good line from the bowler. So 4 dot balls in the power play. So far it's been NJ Star's good start. The bowler is keeping it right in the slot. Unfortunately, the batsman is not able to connect anything. They want to maximize to make the full use of the power play. Unfortunately, haven't been able to do that yet. Good start from NJ Stars.
And everyone is looking for a good chase from Avengers. And we'll have to see and wait for umpire signal. Umpire, is it a bat
decision? It's
okay. No signal from umpire, so it looked like it was from bat.
So it's called a 1 run.
First run for Avengers. Rimal is a very good, very innovative batsman, and he'll have to play a crucial role today if Avengers want to achieve this record chase. Avengers की टीम में पूरा फायर पावर है, बहुत दमदार बैट्समैन है, बट देखना होगा आज कौन क्लिक करता है.
So that's been called a wide. That's the second run for the Avengers team. So Avinash, a standard right-left combination is what Avengers comes in with.
Yeah, it's difficult for the bowler to bowl to that combination, and the fielders go from one place to another.
An attacking shot from Rimal, but could not middle the ball, and resulting in 1 run just behind the short square leg.
So at the end of the first over, Avengers are 3 for no loss. So 3 for no loss, chasing a target.
I think from Avengers perspective, how they play Zan will be the key. He's been the wicket taker for NJ Stars, and looking at this huge score, it will be tricky if they just want to play him safe or they want to attack him. But he will be the key bowler. He will have a crucial role in this run chase. A good start from Zan.
So Zain comes into the attack, and Zain was a very crucial bowler in the semi-finals. In 1 over, he had taken 3 wickets, turning that match. So maybe that's why NJ Stars brought him up early this time.
And ball is up in the air, and Hasib is under the ball, and he took a comfortable, very well judged catch. So first wicket, crucial, Rimal is out. This is not the Avengers would have liked to start their chase, but here we are. And again, once again, Zan delivering for NJ Stars. This is what he has done for them over the years. And this is going to be a important decision from Avengers perspective, how well they play Zan.
Keith comes on strike. Lot of excitement here from NJ Stars camp. That was the start they were looking for. Rimal could have been a very aggressive batsman, and that too in the power play. Zain is just not giving any length or line for the batsman to swing through. So Avinash, traditional orthodox batsman batting is what we are expecting here now.
Yes, they need to consolidate.
बहुत ही जबरदस्त शॉट तीर्थ का इसके लेग बाउंड्री की तरफ 4 रन. बॉल एकदम पाले ने दी लेग साइड पे और जोर से घुमा के शॉट दिया तीर्थ ने. वेलकम बाउंड्री एवेंजर्स के पर्सपेक्टिव से. जैन को मारना आसान नहीं, but on this ball Tirth was able to hit him.
अभी भी over बाकी. So that boundary brings in a fielding change. One of the fielder has been pushed back at that position, bringing the so they are packing the offside inside.
So deep इसका leg पे fielder है और long on pick fielder है. So no one outside the circle on offside. और एक और जबरदस्त शॉट इधर सर्कल के ऊपर से. बॉल could not reach the boundary. So Sajil was running backwards, but it was impossible for him to catch it. But Tirth का सही शॉट ऑफ साइड पे लॉन्ग ऑफ पे कोई फील्डर नहीं था. So a good finish of the over.
Good try Sajil यार. दूर थी यार, काफी दूर थी. Sajil तेरे पैर छोटे पे. Good try, good try.
Hey, they say come to Jamaica, learn to sprint.
You take him for training after this game.
Good try Sajil, good try. Shaba.
So Abdul Wali is back on attack after he had a very good first over. 9 runs after the end of 2 overs of power play, the loss of 1 wicket. और बहुत ही जबरदस्त, बहुत ही लंबा छक्का बकुल. शॉट बाय धर्मेश. बकुल इसी चीज के लिए जाने जाते हैं और पहला छक्का उनका मैच का. I hope there are more to come. This was very smart from Bakul. He knew they're not going to give him width outside the off, so he moved and converted this shot. कम से कम 110-120 मीटर का छक्का, ऑलमोस्ट पड़ोसियों के घर में जा पलटती बॉल. एक और Another six. Bakul on the move. खतरनाक बल्लेबाजी. पहले ओवर में अब्दुल वली बकुल के ऊपर भारी पड़े थे और इस ओवर में बकुल seems to be paying him back. क्या कॉन्टेस्ट हो रहा है? This is what 500 all people are here to see. अगर 150 रन चेज ऑन है तो इसी तरह की बैटिंग करनी पड़ेगी. Good comeback by the bowler and well played by Bakul. Not getting carried away after hitting back-to-back sixes, and he knows he has to play a big role in this chase, and he's done it over the years for all the teams he has played for. Ooh, again, it was a good ball, bounced a lot. What Bakul was expecting, I think it bounced a little bit higher than that. So, बहुत ज़बरदस्त मुकाबला होता हुआ बल्लेबाज और गेंदबाज के बीच में. 2 छक्के ऑलरेडी ओवर के आ चुके हैं. ओ, बहुत ही शातिर बॉलिंग अब्दुल वली की. बॉल को स्लो कर दिया था और उसकी वजह से बकुल को नॉट टाइम द बॉल. सो अभी भी बहुत मजेदार कॉन्टेस्ट होता हुआ. आई थिंक आखिरी बॉल है ओवर की. थोड़ी सी आउटसाइड ऑफ शॉट थी. बकुल पंच करना चाहते थे बैकफुट पे जाके, बट बाहरी किनारों लगा और शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन की तरफ एक सिंगल. At the end of 3 overs is 22 for 1. So Avengers के perspective से good over. This is what they were looking to do. So they seems to be getting the momentum and crowd is getting excited. Everyone is come here to see a good close contest. But NJ Stars may not want to do that. But everyone else here is looking for a big scoring game. Whoever wins, it doesn't matter. I hope we will have a good game here.
Well, in actual fact, I think this game is evening itself out. That the batting team, they are making certain that they use this power play to get as many runs as possible.
बहुत ही सही बैकफुट पे जाके कवर्स के ऊपर से उछाल के मारा बकुल ने और शानदार 4 दौड़े और एवेंजर्स के अकाउंट में.
This is one of the more difficult shots to play. On the back foot, hitting the ball in the air through the covers. This is somebody who has played top line cricket. No amateur can play that shot well.
You are very right, Steve. Bakul is one of the most experienced player in the league. And same time, Zan is one of the most successful and difficult bowler to hit. So it's a even contest, I would say. A very good contest that everyone is enjoying here at the Veterans Park.
Try to remember the days where Joel Garner bowling, delivering the ball from some 7 feet odd in the air. That is what you see happening here. A length ball is difficult to hit because this ball is going to bounce irregularly higher than the normal cricket ball.
And Zan Zan can spin the ball both ways. So that's why it makes him very difficult to play because you're always guessing which way it's going to go. Ball is up in the air, ball played towards mid-wicket boundary, but there was no fielder there, so it landed safely. Just one off it.
Just see the difficulty. That was a length ball bouncing towards the batter's waist. So it is difficult to play, and this bowler will make life difficult for everyone he plays against.
Very good bowling by Zan, and I think Bakul playing very smartly, not giving away wicket to Zan is going to be key. What's the score? At the end of power play, it's 28 for the loss of 1 wicket.
I do believe that the last bowler should be reserved for the hitting zone, the final 4 or 5 overs, because his bounce is difficult to time. And if that is the case, you can't play front foot, and if you're playing back foot, then most times you'll have to play across the line, especially if he pitches the ball in line with the off stump.
You're very right. He is a key bowler from NJSBCL's perspective, so they will have to use him strategically.
Well, that's part of the game.
So now
Nothing
Fahad,
for
after
nothing.
his heroic innings, is back on attack. And Avengers may not mind the pace at this point. Interesting contest. Let's see from here. Oh, it's a free gift. Even though batsman did not try to play short, it's a no ball, a beamer. So 2 free runs from Avengers' perspective. It's going to be a free hit. So Bakul at the batting end. It's going to be a
In actual fact, we won't call that one a beamer. It was just a high full toss. Beamer is aimed at the body. That makes a big difference. High full toss is different from beamers.
very well corrected by Steve, but it's a very good ball from Fahad. He tried to playing across the line towards the leg side boundary, but not able to connect. So after the first ball, a good comeback from Fahad. 2 good balls, controlling the damage.
Yo, baby, go!
And one more wicket falling for Avengers. Thieves trying to play a pull shot, but just could not get the right elevation and handing it over to the short mid-wicket fielder inside the circle. And here goes the second wicket for Avengers. Mayank is at the crease after a fall of teeth. Mayank is a very dangerous batsman, and Avengers has no limit of the aggressive and good batsman. So it's a fully loaded batting lineup. So अभी भी गेम पूरा बचा हुआ है, लगभग 12 ओवर बचे हुए हैं, तो बहुत सारा फायरवर्क्स होना बाकी है. और आज बॉल बल्ले से कनेक्ट हो रही है तो ट्रैवल करती करती जा रही है. लंबे लंबे छक्के पड़े हैं सुबह से अब तक, and audience is looking to see more of that. A low full toss. Mayank was trying to hit on the onside, but not able to middle it, and ball going to Imran at short covers. And it's another wicket falling for Avengers. Mayank trying to play pull shot, but could not clear the long on boundary, and handing a simple sitter to Haider Ali, who made no mistake. The third wicket falling for Avengers. Avengers in little bit of trouble at the moment.
Sir, can I make the point again? Bowling length at that pace is difficult to pull. And if it's difficult to pull, then what these batters need to do is to run outside the off stump and play squarer. But pulling towards
Heather, no!
He's been making a...
छोटी छोटी नोक झोंक को स्माइल में बदल, पल में किसी रूठे को मना ले, हर लम्हा तू चख ले, इस पल को लाउड बना ले. We live it loud, we love it loud, flavor अपना है loud.
Bajilal Quick Treat. Flavor है loud.
So at the end of 5 overs, Avengers is 33 for 3, and Hasib is on attack. He'll be bowling his first over. Fielding is spread out. There, Sajil is fielding very straight on the long off boundary. Ali Haider long off, deep mid wicket. We have number 88, I'm sorry, don't know the name. Deep square leg, we have Raheel. Imran is at covers. Sweeper, we have Zan. Wicket keeper is Munzi.
Everything under control? Okay, good.
Miller is at the wicket, trying to tap and run. They must be looking to rebuild the inning, which it's a tricky chase. If they slow down, it's a mountain to climb. So they'll have to play out of their skin, but they have that firepower. Another dot ball. Hasib is starting on a good note here. Bowling fuller, not giving any room to hit. A very good ball from Hasib. My bad, it was a wide ball. Hasib starting his first over, bowling very well, not giving any runs. First 4 balls. Pressure building on Avengers at this point. Another wide. Avengers would not mind losing wickets and getting some easy runs. They would welcome it. But I think Hasib is trying to stay out of the arc and trying to go for the wide cone full. There's an appeal. Something happened over there. And just as is all over the place appealing, umpire have not given any signal to this point of time. We have to see.
Can I say something?
That's a wicket. Umpire have deemed this as out. It seems like there was some inside edge. And 4th wicket for Avengers has fallen. They are not looking good at this point of time. Someone will have to stand with Bakul and build a partnership. Pujan is coming as an on the crease. Avengers really looking for someone to hold the one end and build a partnership with Bakul if they have to go and take this game deep.
At this stage, you can understand what this bowler is trying to do. This bowler is trying to put the ball where it is difficult to score from, And once he continues to do that, then the batters will struggle. And if they can't get runs, maybe the easiest thing is to get out. But nobody will want to get out that way. But they must try to score to keep the run rate going. And that's more dot balls. That's more dot balls. So at least he's doing what his captain wants him to do. Put the ball where life is going to be made difficult for the batters. And this is what you want to see in cricket. You want to see the bowler do what the captain is asking him to do. Nothing else.
Hasib is looking really good. He's bowling with good pace, good follow through. At the end of 6 overs, it's 34 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So, and just starts right on top of the game at this moment. In 10 overs, Avengers need 112 runs. So they have to score 11 and over. Not impossible. It's not very difficult also looking at the batting lineup Avengers have, but someone will have to stick around to play those big shots. At this point, they seems to be falling like a deck of cards. और बहुत ही जानदार लंबा छक्का बकुल का बॉल फेंस पे जाके लगी बहुत ही गगनचुंबी बहुत ही जबरदस्त शॉट बॉल थोड़ी सी छोटी थी बकुल एकदम बहुत तेजी से बैकफुट पे गए और जबरदस्त शॉट
This is what I have been saying earlier on. If you're going to play against these fast bowlers, you need to put your back foot outside off stump and pull towards square leg, not mid wicket.
Bakul playing an excellent inning. He is a top player. He is one of the best players in the league. He is such an experienced campaigner. He seems to be showing that. Just not getting enough support at the other end. But until he's there, game is very much on. And that's out. Fahad getting the key wicket of Bakul. It was shot outside of Bakul trying to go for a cut, resulting in an edge and taken safely by Munzi.
Scoreboard pressure. Scoreboard pressure. If you know what you have to go for, and it is in the difficult range, then the batsman will always want to take chances. This is good for the game. This is good for the game. The fielding team has it. And I have to say, this captain is out there and he's steering his ship. He's placing his fielders where he wants them. He has a word with the bowler every now and again. He's in charge. Fully in charge.
So Kunal is at the crease. He's one of the most destructive batsmen in NJSBCL. If he gets going, no score is big enough for him. If Avengers has any chance, Kunal has to play the big innings. He has to play the way he's known to play for his team. Everyone coming here is looking to play him a big hand here. Fahad bowling at a very good pace. He's getting the good bounce. There are not many shots you can play. Most likely you would want to play square of the wicket, whether it's a cut shot or a pull shot like Bakul was playing. But same time, he gets a lot of bounce, so you are always in danger of popping up in the air. And ball is up in the air, it may fall in no man's land. And what a catch by Naveed. Three fielders were running towards it. He was fielding at short square leg, running backwards, holding on to this huge catch. Kunal was a danger batsman. It was a short ball, fast, he tried to go for a pull, top edging, and just starts not making any mistakes. So far getting another wicket, fourth for him. What a tournament, what a playoff season he is having. First playing a match-winning innings in the semi-finals and after delivering with bat, he is delivering with ball.
And I might just say that checking the meter, that was 133 Ks. 133 Ks. He's bowling fast, really fast.
What do you think about the catch he took?
Excellent. It is difficult to take the catch over your shoulder. Always difficult because the ball is going away from you every time. So
Neeraj is at the crease. He's a very restricted batsman. He can clear any boundary.
सजील कैच ऐसे लेते हैं
Who took the catch?
You are just making joke of him because he tried once, he could not take it.
See the captain? He's out there. He's in charge.
Neeraj Patel. He's a very hard-hitting batsman.
Yeah, but he was choked just now.
Yes, but the pace at which Fahad is bowling is difficult to pull him.
Well, I told you, that only just 133.5 Ks.
So, you have been part of West Indies cricket, and you have seen one of the fiercest bowling attack in cricket. Who would you say was the best batsman who could pull those tall, fearful West Indian bowlers?
There are not too many batsmen. I know the Australians pull, they manufactured pull. They invented pull. And if you're short, they are going for you. But at the same time, the very tall West Indians will be hitting them in the rib area. And even though the Aussies would never rub, but the pain was always there.
Again, a very good ball from Hasib. So, Steve, you have seen Sachin Tendulkar playing a lot. How was the experience like? How quick he was able to judge the ball? How quick he was on his feet? How like when he was playing? Like, were you enjoying watching him more, or were you focusing more on umpiring?
Sir, I enjoy good cricket. I love seeing good batting. And in my heart, I cheer when I see a good shot play. I can't show that. I can't be emotional. I always enjoy seeing good cricket. And Sachin, maybe when he was 16 or 17, I first saw him in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And he was hitting Malcolm Marshall, top tier of the stand. But this was indoor stadium. That game was, I think, the rest of the world. Was it the rest of the world against, is it India? Or West Indies against the rest of the world? But awesome.
A Dhoni kind of shot, just not getting the elevation. Sajil seems to be very happy after fielding this ball. He showed all the proper technique mechanics of how to field the ball, which just stops before you reach the ball. It seems like NJStar seems to have been bowling on a different surface. Ball is rising. It's going really fast after pitching. It's a real good display of fast bowling. They're not trying to go for fuller balls. They are pulling back the length and trying to get more and more bounce. Wide ball. Hasib trying to go full outside off. It's very quiet here in Veterans Park at this point. Crowd here was looking for some fireworks from Avengers. Another dot ball. It's looking difficult for Avengers. Avengers have lost 6 wickets. It's a last ball just before the drinks break. A very good looking drive from Poojan, but only getting 1 run. So that's the end of third quarter. In this game, NJ Star sitting right on top of the game. 6 wickets are down and they have almost 100 runs to score in last 8 overs.
Once again.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day for cricket. I hope everyone is enjoying. I hope you're enjoying too.
I always enjoy cricket, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No. I won't take. Use it, please.
थोड़े sweet, थोड़े cool ये पल, इस पल को दिल में बसा ले, हर लम्हा तू चख ले, इस पल को loud बना ले. We live it loud, we love it loud, flavor अपना है loud.
Vadilal Quick Treat. Flavor है loud.
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला स्लाइस ऑफ कसाटा, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर, जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी, मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
Zan is back on bowling. It's going to be interesting contest. Neeraj, a very destructive, very dangerous, big hitting batsman, and Zan, a very good bowler. Let's see if Neeraj can infuse some life into this game. A big mountain to climb.
Are you talking about samosa eating kid?
Very smart bowling. It's a wide ball, but I think the right strategy from Zen. He pitches the ball and then those leg breaks. So ooh. But you can't expect other than that. Either it's going to be out of the park or it will not make any contact. Neeraj really testing the quality of the ball here.
I'm here 7 years.
7 years? Yeah, New York, New Jersey.
Mount Vernon is, sorry, I live in Mount Vernon,
New Jersey.
Westchester.
Westchester County?
Yeah.
That's New York. That's why you would umpire on the MPL, Mayman Premier League, MPL in New York. MPL, Mayman Premier League.
Ooh.
No, yeah, come on.
It's a wide ball. Another wide ball from Zan. The way Neeraj is swinging, I think Zan is trying something extra, just trying to stay from the hitting zone of Neeraj. And Neeraj is trying to go for a reverse sweep. Another wide. Zan seems to be feeling the pressure. I remember in our game against Avengers, at this point, Neeraj hit me for 3 consecutive sixes, turning the game on. So that's his reputation. And Zan seems to be trying to do a little bit over. And till this point, Zan is trying to be very smart, not giving him anything to hit. Sajili asking for bowling.
Denied from cap. Catch it.
Again, a good shot from Pujan, but just one run off it. And Sajil's request was denied.
Imran!
Last ball of the over. Let's see if we can see one big hit. Oh, a dangerous swing. Again, another wide, quite unusual to see Zan delivering so many wide balls. He has very good control, but sometimes the pressure can get over you. And in the end, Zan showing his magic again. He seems to be working on Neeraj in this over. Though he gave 4 wides, but in the end he got his wicket. This is real good bowling show from NJ Stars, and 7th wicket falling for Avengers. At the end of 9 overs, it's 51 runs.
Who can remember Joel Garner? Yes. Think about that bowler. He's coming from so high. Pull is difficult. Pull shot is very, very difficult. And this fellow will win this game easily. No, he'll win the game easily.
See, I think only way to play Zan is to have the patience. You have to wait for him.
No,
Don't attack
patience.
him.
Run outside the off stump. Go outside the off stump and try to hit the ball square or behind square. So before the ball delivered, run outside the off stump. Leave the stumps behind you.
So just try to stay on back foot.
Take a chance. Yay. Express is back
Meet
on.
is at the crease after the fall of Neeraj, and Abdul Wali is back on attack. A low full toss, Pujan playing towards third man, just getting 1 run.
Come on, Diesel!
52 runs on the board. A ball is up in the air. Meet going for a big hit, and Fahad is all over the game. You see him bowling, batting, fielding. What a day he's having. What a tournament he's having. And just 2 wickets away from another championship final. No. Kevin is at the crease after the fall of 8 wickets. And just can smell the trophy at this moment.
This bowling team, they have dominated this day's play. The catches were easy, but the balls delivered difficult to score runs.
Steve, I have to give them credit for their batting. They improvise very well and they hit balls on both sides.
No, I agree.
Traditional batting, they did innovative batting.
No, I agree that the batting did a lot, but you check and see what's happening to the bowling.
पैनल फायरवर्क्स हैं क्या लास्ट के लिए आईपीएल टाइप
That is full toss. Play back to mid-on.
कर लो कमेंट्री रख दो
Saw that ball pitch.
बचा नहीं है कुछ
I agree with you. इमरान भाई छा गए. You can come do a commentary for some time. He's tired. Catch it.
अभी 4 दे दिए सर.
This captain is in control. Full control of his team.
ट्रॉफी हाथ में इंशाल्लाह ट्रॉफी हाथ में.
Are you a player also? Do you play? Who do you play? Baseball. What do you do? You bat or do you play? Like your dad?
पार्टी की कराओ पार्टी की पार्टी कराओ भाई. पार्टी की पार्टी कराओ भाई. क्या क्या आज तो सेलिब्रेशन है हिल्स ऑफ हिरत में भाई. आज तो सेलिब्रेशन है हिल्स ऑफ हिरत में. इमरान आज तो सेलिब्रेशन है हिल्स ऑफ हिरत में इंशाल्लाह.
At the end of 10 overs, it's 55 for the loss of 8 wickets. Zan is back on attack. Still no bowling opportunity for Sajil.
पादी भाई 5 विकेट नहीं करनी है.
Stay focused, Sajil.
No bowling for Sajil today.
आप बोलो भाई. क्वेश्चन ये कि इमरान भाई इमरान है सजे फादी है. कुछ तो बोलो. एक्चुअली
A very good blow from Pujan after a long time. But a very good shot from Pujan for 6 runs over the long off boundary. Zan bowling the last over of his spell, taking 2 key wickets and giving away 25 runs. One more 6! What a shot from Pujan! What a shot! It's so difficult to hit Zan, but Pujan seems to have figured out how to play him.
If he pitches up, that ball will be going over the top of the stumps, unless he bowls a Yorker. And if he bowls length ball, you go outside off stump, and you pull towards square leg.
Very smart batting from Pujan. scoring 18 off 16 balls, showing some real determination here. One more boundary. It was a square leg, and we have to see if it has reached the boundary rope or no. Fielder is saying no, it's just 2 runs. So another 2 runs added to the Avengers score. Avengers 69 runs. Last ball of 11th over. Again a very good shot from Pujan. He'll retain the strike. 70 runs for the 8. Loss of 8 wickets at the 11th over. 11 over 70. 70. So in 5 overs, Avengers need 76 more runs. Abdul Wali is back on attack. We have seen couple of good performance from NJ Stars today. If NJ Stars wins this game, it will be a close call who will be the man of the match from NJ Stars, whether it will be Imran or Fahad. Both of them have played important innings. Fahad delivering on the bowling front too. And inside edge. Pujan going for a quick double, in the end comfortably making it.
Another French cut. Driving outside the off stump, taking the inside edge, going by the leg stump. Always difficult to play, but no one plays that ball purposefully.
Oh my God, another big blow from Pujan. Ball almost hitting the window of the big home towards the mid-wicket boundary. This is probably the biggest 6 in the game. Pujan showing some last-minute fireworks. Huge 6 from from Pujan.
Captain says you're bold. Hey.
Pujan playing a great knock here. Not sure if it will be enough or it's too late. But some entertainment for the crowd to get it going. Abdul Wali making a good comeback after getting hit for a huge 6 over deep wicket boundary. Not giving anything away. Again another run added to Avengers score. Pujan playing towards a deep wicket boundary and fielded by Naveed. So at the end of 12 overs, 17 runs. So 67 runs needed in last 4 overs, and Fahad is back on attack. He has taken 4 wickets in just 2 overs and giving away only 10 runs. Can he take a 5 wicket haul today in final? That will be a performance to remember for a long time. And same time, Pujan is looking set and everyone is hoping for a magic from him. He seems to be hitting 6 in every over. And if he can give us couple of more blows in this over, maybe he can bring the interest back in the game. A crucial over. Pujan is looking set. Ball is up in the air. Sajil running towards the ball, and after making a good ground, he dropped it. He went too close to the ball and could not just stop at the last moment and ball popping out of his hand. It was in the air for a long time, but Sajil could not hold it. It's still just 1 run, but important thing is it was Pujan's wicket. Oh, what a shot! It was timed so well, so well. This is how you should play. The kind of bowling NJSBCL is doing today. They're bowling short and Kevin just showing the face of the bat, and the outfield is so good, so quick. Ball raced away to the boundary. Ball is up in the air. Wicketkeeper Munzi is under it, and in the end finishing it comfortably. So 9th wicket has fallen for Kevin, and this is the 5th wicket for Fahad. What a day he's having.
Bowling outside the off stump. The batters must get there before the ball. Otherwise, this game is over. Over and dusted.
Shan,
For
the
simple
last
reason,
man out.
They are not coping with the pace of this youngster. Chowta. Chowta, youngster. You okay? He looks tired. He looks tired. He looks tired.
I am very tired.
He's been here with me since morning.
Okay.
चलो कल आ रहे हो? नहीं. डिवीजन 2 का कैनेडी में है. एक ही गेम है. 9:30. 9:30.
Last wicket left.
वो वाइट टोपी वाला. और ये और पार. ये ना. ये दो.
84 for 9, 12.4. .22 needed in 6J. A thick edge that will fetch them 2 runs. Oh, 4 runs.
The fat lady has started singing. So said Jeff Boycott. Which means that the fielding team is running away with this game quite easily. It's difficult to get the runs in the last few overs. Ooh,
Good finish to the over.
At the end of 13 overs is 88 for 9.
Was quick. 135 Ks.
58 needed in last 3 overs.
That was quick.
Hasib in the attack.
शालिन गौरव शालिन ने कमेंट्री करी थी बोला थोड़ी बार अरे शालिन ने शालिन 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 ने क्या निकलो जो शालिन थोड़ी करी दो लो चलो यार
बॉलिंग चले नहीं चले अम्मी जान कह के गई है एनजे स्टार्स को हराना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है So I think really Pujan tried his best to keep this game alive. Unfortunately, as we all realize, he really didn't get the partnership on the other hand. It's a beautiful game of cricket on a wonderful day. And certainly NJ Stars did not disappoint with bat as well as bowling. And is it? And that is it. It's all over. Victorious NJ Stars 2024 NJSBCL final. What a game.
Congratulations to NJ Stars. to invite the captain of NJ Stars, so we have with us here first Harsh, the umpire, and I'd like to ask you how was your experience today, Harsh, and thank you, Van Whittle, for the umpiring.
And 2024, it's been a long wait, 5 years. How do you feel?
Oh man, Shukr alhamdulillah. It's amazing to be here. It's a privilege to be in the finals. It's not easy to be in the finals, and we know that. It took us 5 years to be back. We brought in some great players. We built up our team. We want to stay competitive. I cannot thank every single player, whether they were playing or not playing today. The support we had, the wives at home, the family at home. We thank you. It's just amazing to be here. It's a great feeling to be on the winning side.
So after 5 years, when you come back and you're playing this season, when did you start feeling that we can go all the way this year? What was that tipping point?
Honestly, it was our bowling coming together. The championships are won by bowlers. As evident today, Fadi was unbelievable. And I really hope he's the man of the finals. I think he's man of the playoffs for us. Sometime in July, August, we were tearing away teams with our pace bowling. And, honestly, at the end of the day, it's not about building the batsmen. It's always about building the bowlers. And that's who wins the championships.
And about today's game, when you started playing, did you have a total in mind that this is what we want to set as a total for the opposition team?
I think 120 was our target. We looked at the game in the morning. There was a big win factor, but at some point when the ball becomes old, it really doesn't matter, and it starts carrying. I want to thank their crowd who kind of rallied me along, and I had one run from 10 balls, and they kept saying I can't hit any shots. Not to sound arrogant, but that kind of kept me going, and I wanted to show everybody that I can play at the big stage. So it's amazing. Yeah.
And how about your batting today? How were you feeling when you came in? You missed few balls trying to hit reverse, and then what was the point where you felt now it's coming on nicely?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, it's like, I have to stay there for my team. I changed my game all the way around. The wind was on the off, so reverse was working, but they had some great bowling. They kept us in check at some point, but once the ball became old, it was go time.
Excellent. So let's give a big hand for NJ Stars. So I think we're still setting up the stage for the presentation ceremony, so we'll give you a little bit of a break. We have to set up the sponsors and everything, and we'll call you back later.
All right, thank you.
Can we have Fadi? Fadi, sorry. Fadi. Hi, Fadi.